Okay, so what's going on? We're back with it. I don't understand what happened. I swear I was recording. So as you guys can see, I no controller in hand. I was playing, but it's like it didn't go through. Like I wasn't recording on OBS, so now I've got to re-record my audio right here. Like this is live with gameplay I just played. It was like 47 minutes of playing, but obviously I'm not going to show everything. But I was talking about characters that could possibly be added into, Ultra Rumble. Uh, I can't remember everything I said, but I was talking about how they could add, like, if they added certain characters, those could be certain game modes that they suggested, like how said they suggested that we might get a 24v1 raider, like raid boss game mode. So I was saying, okay, maybe if we get that, we may get Overhaul as a raid boss. You know how when he fought Deku, he turned into that big monstrous creation of whatever he was making. And obviously All For One could be a character added to the raid section if they decide to add that. Then I was like saying, if they did that, what would be the rewards? Because at that point, tickets aren't just the only thing that we should be getting, unless they start dropping full-fledged banners where it's not just, oh, it's one character, one new character, that's it, and then you're just getting clothes or aura for that and stuff like that. No, I want to see full-fledged, full banner characters where it's like, oh, we got characters, clothes, emotes, and stuff like that, and actually have more than just one new character, two new characters. Make it like three new characters that just obviously we could see characters like Hawks and say my boy Stain. I love Stain. I really want to see him in the game. He'd be a great addition to the game. Make him drop. But I was also saying how we already know that we can get a gist of what the roster could fully be, because of this is the same company that made My Heroes 1's Justice 1 and 2. It's the same one, so they're just reusing the same character models and just putting it into a battle royale game. And I would really love to see them actually start dropping banners with multiple people and not just one. Yes, it would make it harder to pull certain characters, but that gives the people playing the game more initiative to want to play the game and then try and get more tickets, want to get more tickets. You know what I mean? Like, I know they have the characters in their back pocket, literally. So I don't know what's stopping them from doing this. Turn the game up just a little because it is hard to hear it. But I'm actually sick. This was a few good games that I had. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but I will say these were some okay games with trying to protect, be the healer that I was. As you see, I'm trying to protect the Toga from being hit, but I can't do that when he's not helping out. He could have put an ice wall around, but no, I don't know what he was doing. I was I was doing my best that I could, trying to deflect everything, but I can't deflect initial attacks. And also, I was talking about this too. So I used to use Mr. Compress in the closed beta. He was my go-to character before I started using Shigaraki. But because I have 2 friend groups right now, well, I have multiple friend groups, but it's like saying I have 2 friend groups that I know that play My Hero Ultra Rumble. In the closed beta, these guys were the first guys that I started playing with, and one guy would use somebody else. They would use either All Might or Mount Lady. I would use either Compress or who was it? Cementos. So those were my 2 characters that I went for. I didn't really like using anyone else at the time, but yeah, those were my 2 people. And then our teammate, our third guy, would only play Shigaraki. That's his character. And to this day, since this game has been out, since the closed beta, the first closed beta, before, all he uses is Shigaraki. He plays no one else. I'm like, bro, you don't want to use anybody else? No, he doesn't want to use anyone else. I'm like, bro, are you serious? There's no way you don't want to use anyone. But it was like, now that I have my main friend group that I usually played games with onto Ultra Rumble, I run Shigaraki, and I usually, most of the time, they're saying, oh, you're a monster with Shigaraki, you're a monster. And I'm going to show a clip of me playing him, because it was like on TikTok, I upload gameplay sometimes to games that I played. Sometimes it's what I stream, sometimes it's what from a YouTube video. But for this clip, this was a 1v6 teams situation. I was the one though. My team was dead, and it was 6 teams still up. I don't know how many people it was fully, but this is like 2 different situations that this happened to me while I was playing Shigaraki, and I got out of the situation unscathed. I actually won both games. I don't know how I did the 1v6 teams, but it was like I became another being. I was crouched for a sec and all that. But yeah, I'll have it up on the side as this is going on too. But it's like, I don't know. Something came over me. That whole time I was wanting to say, I'm trying to get. I was saying I'm trying to get my team back. I need my team back. I gotta res them, you know. And it wasn't working out so well because I was like locked in with trying to beat everybody. They're like, but my boys were in the back hyping me up. They're like, yeah. And I was like, man, don't do this. I'm trying to lock in. I'm trying to stay focused, and somehow I did. I stayed locked in, and I won it for my team. But it was a cool situation. But I know I'm all over the place with stuff because there was characters, there was who else did I say? There was characters, there was clips. I'm trying to remember everything I said in the other video because I have none of it recorded, no audio recorded. There was gameplay, obviously, as you could see, but yeah. So that's why we're here doing this. And I love the fact that he can repel stuff. I don't remember him doing that in the anime, but you know. Bro, and then, bro, why would you leave that bubble? Like, you didn't have to leave it. I ate that. Oh, and we won this one. I couldn't even remember. I did not remember we won this one. Okay. But I knew there was one bot team in this game, so there was that. So, all right. So this one, this did not go so well, I will say, because one, as you can see, our teammate's not moving. Instantly, he disconnects. But this game, this was the game. This was my guy. He was my duo person. Just for this game though. Cause we even added each other after this. Cause he was really cool. The way he was, okay, at first I didn't like the fact that he was like right on my circle, you know, like I'm not like that. I need some 6 feet back away. Like you can be in the vicinity, just not right on my circle. But I was like, okay, I'll deal with it. He'll probably just go away anyways. Not like that, but either way, he did. This man zoomed across the map. Like when I say zoom, look at where my circle is. I'm still in collapse zone, right? And then this man is going, and I'm like, where's he at? I look and I'm like, dang, how far did he get? Look how far he is. That man was gone. I mean, so I was trying to get closer to him, make sure we wasn't too separated. But Compress used to be my guy. Like, I may switch to keyboard and mouse. Like, if the I don't know if this game will let me like be able to switch and plug in my mouse for this, but if I can while I'm on PlayStation, I'm gonna try and, you know, put it in, see if I can actually play like that. But this game was it. All right, so this is where we start fighting. I've seen an All Might, and at first it was just an All Might, right? And I was like, okay, it's just 2v1 at this point. Now that back, boom. But there was also, I think, a Bakugo somewhere, and I was close to death right there. I was playing with my life in this early part. I was playing with my life because I'm 7'6" I only have one teammate, in which case I shouldn't have did this. I see people inside, see people outside, and what do? Obviously, I do the dumbest thing ever and start focusing people inside. It gets hectic. I thought I had some more R2s. That's why I just stood there for a sec. I don't know why I thirsted this. I could have just not. But look. No, I wasn't around the corner. I thought I was at that point. I thought I rolled out of the way. I was sick. But this is where this guy comes in clutch, because he really does his thing for this. He really went for this. Get up out of there. I didn't even see that the big chest was already open. I was like, when did this happen? I'm at a loss of words. So I'm over here getting rezzed. I'm like, okay, that's my fault. Yeah, we're past this. I pick him up, zip, boom. I instantly knew that's the first thing Todoroki's try to do. That's crazy. You know what I just thought of that? Nobody calls nobody that I know, I'll say that. Nobody calls him Shoto. No one calls him that. That's his first name, right? Todoroki is his family name. Nobody calls him by Shoto. Everybody calls him Todoroki. He's Todoroki, basically. He's the head of the family, if you think of that. Everybody calls him that. He's the head of the family. Not on no tribal chief stuff, but like, how did that not hit? That's what I'm wondering. But I was like, you know what? We're through that. It doesn't matter. We're in the fights. We're about to get some, get some downs over here. Have it back. Was that even mine? Nope, that wasn't mine. So we're getting back up with our levels. I was like, where is this Toga going? What are you doing? You're really going all around the world? And I could literally hear you rezzing. What are you doing? Like, there's just no way you're doing this right next to where you thought you were safe at. Like, and that boy healed me up. He was clutch for that. I mean, either way, I didn't have that much damage on me, but still, the fact, he was a good teammate. But this was a very, very clutch match. It was cool. It was hectic, as you can see. Everybody is right in this section. I'm over here breaking, break. Oh my God, guard break. Oh my God, it got hectic. It was that. And look at that. Ugh! Thought I could be lucky and hit down him too. And this, I'm not gonna lie, this was pretty tough situation. We're two people fighting up against 3 other teams. I knew this wasn't gonna go well. I really tried my best to get him up, or pick up his card at least. Ooh. That almost, oh my God. I was almost sick that I almost died right there. Instantly trying to pick him up, trying to do everything. We were locked in with trying to keep each other alive. This was a crazy match. Try and get him his levels because I had 2 extra yellows. Oh nah, it came down to the wire. Like, we were back and forth rezzing each other. I was over here trying to make sure the Endeavor didn't go for him while he was picking up those cards. Whatever he was doing. I just now seen somebody was down in the circle. Boom, boom. Double hits. Going up. I at first, okay, yes, I did that shield thing, but I didn't realize. I realized beforehand it was Ida, but the second time I didn't realize it was him. Like, I glanced at him, but I was like not putting 2 and 2 together. The fact that it was Ida, so I was like, oh wait, obviously that's not gonna work. He does physical hits, and it's crazy. People still use Mr. Compress's shield against physical attacks. It's not gonna work. He's not Kendo. I was doing everything in my power trying to get away from everybody just chasing me. There's a Todoroki pulling up. Weave. Moved out of that. Weave. Get away from me. Get off me. You're not hitting me. Weave. Jump. Weave. Like, I couldn't keep up. It was way too many people. How that back. And I was like, yeah, this is game. I can't do anything. Look how much damage I am taking from this storm. And then I was like, wait, did I just hear a Deku talking? Oh, he cancels out. But look, I'm healing him while he's in the room. So I was clutch right there. These are clutch moments. I almost had it. And then I just heard the Ida. I was like, no, I should have jumped over the wall. But I didn't see or hear him. Usually I'm the sound whore with stuff, and I'm like telling my friends and teammates, there's someone to your left, there's someone to your right, he's right there in front of you, I can hear him. And they're like, bro, how can you hear that? I was like, I got some good headphones. I can hear them, hear the movement. But it's like, it was such clutch teamwork. I didn't know that though. I didn't know when Deku picks you up that it cancels out the damage of the storm. That's a good reminder now. I didn't know that though. So that's a good thing on me if I ever tell my friends that like run Deku and stuff like that. But this was a 2v1 or 3v1 situation. Toga, Bakugo, and Endeavor. So, but yeah, I was talking about how I want to not waste my tickets that I have now and wait to see who the next banner character is, if he's worth pulling, if he's worth getting, he or she, if it's a villain, hero, what have you. Hopefully it's a villain, because you see the heroes are stacked up with 6, 12. Oh my god, 16 people. 16. Oh my god, villains only have 4 people. We have a roster. We can have a good roster if they decide to add it. But right now, they're not doing that. But we'll see who they add if they decide to add more villains and stuff like that. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys, who some characters you guys want to see added into Ultra Rumble, because for me, I want to see the boy staying. I do. And then that raid boss stuff that they was talking about, y'all may not have seen it, but for the people that played the closed beta, actually, I think even for people that didn't play the closed beta, I'm not sure if it was an email or just a website thing that I went to. I think it was an email actually, maybe. So maybe you didn't get to see, but yeah, there were some game modes that went crazy over some people's heads. They weren't able to see it, but it looks promising. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, what's some ideas? What's some characters you guys want to see? Tell me what you guys think. And yeah, peace.